Yulon True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. Today it's time for another basic video because I still owe you a lot of them, and I said that I will complete kind of the basic background to this game in my videos, and today it's time for one of the early ships again. But before I talk about the ESC Fortunate, please, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel, and when you do, click this little bell and all notifications so you will be informed when another video is out. But let's have a look at this tiny little ship here. That is something you have very early in this game, and that is because the ESC Fortunate is a ship that needs shipyard level 7. And it indeed doesn't need too many blueprints, it just needs 10. And you see I can build another one within 20 minutes because I still have 30 of those, but I won't. I don't need that at the moment. Nevertheless, it has a bonus, and the mining rate of par steel is increased by 15%. And at the time when you usually get the ship at level 7, you are in need of par steel and of par steel mining, not to mention this one crazy event where you have to, I guess was mine 3 million par steel or something for one event, and the rewards are just ridiculous, but nevertheless at some point I finished that. But this is of course a common ship, so nothing too crazy yet, but in a way it's easy to get. But for this I have to get out of here and get to my research, and I got to do that via my station because I am doing all the research at the moment. So let's go to my R&D department, because this is another of those ships where you need to do some research. And what was it again? No, it was station again. I always mix that up. I never think about the station when it's about ships. And here we are in the 4th column. You have unlock Fortunate. And you just have to research that, then you get all the blueprints you need to build that once. But it's not the only source, because if you go to systems level 9 to 15, and that's how I obviously got the blueprints for it, because in the meantime you have to hunt hostiles with a Realtor or something for some events, and then even on high levels you get to hunt in those systems again. And that's probably why, for example, here in this area you can hunt hostiles and get blueprints for the ESC Fortunate again. And that is one of the general ways to get blueprints, and this includes that tiny little ship as well. And you see it's the 3rd ship on the ship list, so at the very beginning, but no matter what, it's a very important ship for you in the beginning when you just started the game. And I know that a lot of people are watching my videos that just started the game, and it is quite important for you because not only does it get a par steel bonus from the beginning, it has a mining bonus of 200%, and so it will definitely mine faster than your Realtor or your Orion Corvette. And so I've never seen that one in the game, so to speak. I never had a close look at those family transport ships, for example, in Enterprise, but I think they looked a bit different. But they have a warp range that is quite good for someone on level 7, so that is also something that will be quite helpful. And the protected cargo of 1,540 for the beginning of the ship is quite okay when you just start the game, although there might be some research from me in there, because 138,000 is usually not the, when I remember correctly, not the usual starting power of that ship. But nevertheless, it's easy to build for the first time with the research, and then it's still quite cheap to build with 750 titanium. But later on, of course, you will fast get different miners when you're leveling up, like the envoy, for example, that will help you much further. And then you get to the part with the Botany Bay, and finally you will get to the faction miners, but the ESC Horizon will be a game changer already. And then afterwards the faction miners, and then of course you will never use that again, except you need something. There are some PvP events where you get points for losing, and the envoy for the ESC Fortunate, for example, is a good ship to sending in to get killed, and because it's also easy to repair. And so from time to time I'm still using it. If there are only big guys that want to play that, or if we are doing that for each other, sometimes I just join up with a guy for one of those PvP events. First, he or me sends in a lot of cheap ships to kill. Then one side kills those. Then the other one sends his to kill until the PvP event is done, to do it easy. So you sometimes can do these events with friendly people and then get it finished. Nevertheless, that was just supposed to be a quick introduction into the ESC Fortunate. Of course, I'm very happy to know about your opinion and your experience with the ship, so please write a comment as usual if you want to let us all know. But also, if you have questions or video requests, please write a comment, or if you just want to say hi and where you're from, you know that I'm curious to know that as well. And as I always said, the videos are only as long as necessary to give you the information you need, and as short as possible. And that's why I will already say the next video is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.